being on probation, do you get a fine or warrant? Because really, you don't have no leverage. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, B-White, here with Bwhitecreations in another video. Back again, guys, with a very special video. Today, we're doing a wood cutout of GTA, one of our very own classic video games, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You know, one of my childhood favorites, classics of all times. You know, we started out on the PS2, you know, PlayStation game, you know what I'm saying? But I like Xbox. I grew for Xbox as well. I like all games, you know. I'm open to all of it, you know. But you know, everybody loves GTA. Everybody loves Grand Theft Auto, you know, San Andreas. If you can remember, you know, CJ Smoky Food, you know what I'm saying? All that LA vibes, you know what I'm saying? In the hills, stuff like that. You know what's going on. If you know, you know. But just had a very creative idea, seeing this online as a rug first, and I said, why not create it as a wood cutout and paint it, you know? So just another creative idea I just wanted to, you know, share with you guys. And today, you know, you already know by now what's going on, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's get right into it, baby.
You too, you know, and they, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we were saying, you know, they don't see it.
Okay guys, I'm back. Did you miss me, man? I'm back. Okay, let's get it started, baby. Let's get it started. So right here, we're just going on with the background. Just starting off with the background. It's almost like a light yellowish background color. We're just going to start off with that, just so we can kind of see what's going on. We already have our outline drawn out. Everything is already drawn out and just basically ready to get painted. And it's basically just a big coloring book in my mind. I just start off with my wide brush, short, stocky wide brush. Allows me to cover a lot of ground, a lot of large areas really quickly. Ooh, that boy crispy on the dreads. I forgot who did it, but shout out to whoever did it that day. Y'all got me crispy. But basically, I'm just filling in the background, making sure everything is, you know, a good coat, a good layer, one good layer first to start off everything as we fill it in. As you can see, that Texas Tough in the background, you know, there's another wood cutout that I've done as well. When I first moved to Texas, I just, you know, fell in love with you know, the cowboy boots, the cowboy hats, and you know what I'm saying, just the Wild West vibes, you know. So I did that boot out of inspiration for Texas, you know what I'm saying, because I feel like, you know, in Texas it's a little tough. You gotta be a little tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Draw your guns, man. I'm just playing. But yeah, you know what's going on, though. If you from Texas, if you shout out to Texas, all parts. I only been to Dallas and, you know, surrounding areas so far, but I will be in Houston soon. I will be in Austin, because I heard they are very popular for art, stuff like that. So I will be down there soon, making a visit there. Shout out to Austin, shout out to Houston, you know, shout out to San Antonio, shout out to El Paso, shout out to all parts of Texas. You know, I want to touch all parts just to see what's going on, you know. But as we fill in this background, you know, with this yellow, we're basically going over the sides and the little crevices. Make sure we Krispy Kreme donut, you know. And here, guys, we're just basically going over the outline with the black. We're doing the words. I just wanted to start off with the smallest area of difficulty first, with the more detail. So I just wanted to start off with that West Coast font, and basically cover it in black, get that good foundation going so that I can kind of see where my shadows and darks and lights are. I wanted to make this as close as possible to the actual cover of the game. I didn't want to add too much of my touch on it. I just wanted to kind of resemble the game so it can kind of stand out a little bit more as it's giant, you know, and hand painted. So I wanted to kind of give it that realistic a little bit feel. So I didn't add too much extra Bwhite flair, you know. But I will soon. I will soon on another one. I'm gonna do something else for you guys too. And now guys, I'm adding the top layer of the sky background. It's a lighter, kind of like ceramic beige color. I just wanted to add that in just so we can start getting into the lights, highlights and things like that of the background, so that we can focus. It can bring more focus to the forefront of the woman, you know. But I wanted to start off with the background, fill in all those major spaces, those major areas where I can cover a lot of ground. Start off, loosen up a little bit, you know, get my wrist going, get everything, get in the flow, my music pumping, I'm in the zone, you know. And now, I kind of did it a little backwards because of the timing. So the place that I go and cut my wood, have my wood cut out at, you know, I couldn't do it when I first started. But as I began to, you know, paint on it, they told me that it was available, the space was available. So I came, I hurried up. You know, the paint was still kind of drying on the piece. I had to wait, you know, a little minute so it could dry. Then I went over there, ran over there, cut it out real quick, brought my camera and everything and recorded it. So I kind of went backwards a little bit because I usually cut it out before I start painting and everything, just for size purposes, so I can, you know, bring it in the house and kind of like work with it and sit down and, you know, be more comfortable while painting. It's kind of a little difficult to paint on a big old, you know, large square wood cutout, you know, piece. It's very heavy. I had to bring it up 3 flights of stairs, so, you know, I was glad to get this cut out so that I could work with it in a smaller setting, you know. But it was a very fun experience cutting it out. It was just a perfect circle, basically. I just kind of, you know, took my time with it, worked around, had my safety goggles, had my gloves on, and, you know, I just, you know, kind of did my thing. Took my time with it, and then it came out beautifully, actually. So very happy how it came out, and got right back to work afterwards, you know. So here it is. Okay, here guys, I'm basically just doing the black outlines, all of the, you know, the basic lines and shapes and things like that. I'm just kind of putting those shadows and black, dark, those dark areas on there right now. As you can see, I'm doing the rated M for mature logo. I'm doing the PlayStation logo at the bottom. I'm also doing the outline of the woman. I kind of put a little brown on her face, a little color on her face, just to kind of speed things up and to kind of see where I want to do things and place different tones and shades and things like that. So I just tried to play around with it as I put different color yellows in her hair so it can offset from the background, so you can kind of see her as the focal point, and the background is kind of like blurred out a little bit. So just basically going over it with the black outline right now, filling everything in as I move on. Okay, and now I'm adding a little more color to the lady and her body, her pants, her joggers. So I'm kind of like adding that light white grayish color to her pants, and also the side of her arm to kind of like bring out those highlights from the back of the sun that is shining on her. So I'm trying to get that kind of like structured in so that we can kind of start on more detail and keep packing on more detail on top of each other. Okay guys, now I'm just basically filling her in with different shades of brown and adding more highlights to the pants, her arm, and basically her shoulder, and just basically just trying to fill her in with basic solid colors. Then I can go back with the darker darks and the lighter lights and stuff like that to bring out more detail and shadow work and things like that. But I don't want to do too much because, like I said before, I want to keep it kind of like similar and to the actual cover of the game, so that it won't be too much of a dramatic change. But I'm just filling those basic colors in, those basic highlights and things like that, so that you can get a feel of what's going on. You can actually see different planes and different curves and things like that of where the lights bouncing off of her and different parts of her hair, inside of her face, and pants, and shadows on the pants and things like that. So it's basically what I'm doing right now. Guys, I'm back to the font now. I'm working on that white background so that the San Andreas font can actually pop more, and I'm filling in those basic, those basic background colors with that white, and also the Grand Theft Auto sign as well, the actual name. So I'm just filling that in right now, working with highlights. As you can see, I added the white circle in the middle of the game so that you can actually see that it's a CD-ROM. As you know that the CD-ROM has a hole in the middle. I'm just starting it right there. Didn't add any detail and things like that to it, but I will soon. But right now, just filling in those white backgrounds on those letters, trying to get everything crispy and clean, neat. I'm filling in those shades with the gray. Just trying to basically do one solid color first, then come back with the detail. So like a medium tone gray, just kind of shading it in, filling it in as well on both sides. And then we're gonna come in with the highlights and things like that to really bring it out and really make it pop. As you can see, we're finished with the San Andreas background. We're gonna add those accents as well soon. Those little, kind of like tattoo font accents in between to really make it pop and give it like a 3D feel, more bold font feel. So that's what we're working on right now. Okay, now guys, we're working on those lips, adding that red to those lips, trying to get that colored in, filled in, as well as the tongue area. And we're saving that nose because it's going to be a little highlighted area. We're going to use a lighter tone brown to kind of bring out that undertone highlight. As the sun, the light is kind of like bouncing off the bottom of her nose. As you can see, we're filling in the tongue, putting a little highlights in it as well. A lighter red to kind of bring out the top lip, the highlight on the top lip. We're just filling that in, working on the face, making sure that it's full and filled with basically all the colors, basic colors first, as we come back to apply our shadows and highlights to really spruce up the image. Okay, here guys, I'm just adding a little yellow to her hair and also her hoop and her earring. Just kind of basically filling it in first. And you guys leave a comment in the comment section on what's your favorite video game of all time. You know, what's your favorite video game of all time? What do you like to what type of music do you like to listen to while you play the game? Do you like to play online, or do you like to play in solitude by yourself? You know, do you like to beat the game full on, or do you just like get mad when you reach a certain level that you can't beat and you just, you know, just get on and just play? You know, I know for me, I used to get bored quick, so I get on there, I play a mission, and you know, it might be a mission where it's like very, very hard to beat, and I just keep on losing, and I just like, you know what, forget it, you know what I'm saying, and I just kind of just go through the city and just wreak mayhem, you know what I'm saying? So wreak havoc and mayhem. Try to get 5 stars and run from the police and things like that. Try to, you know, have fun. And then I found out about cheat codes and stuff like that. So I started adding cheat codes to it to get unlimited health, and you know what I'm saying, I can run fast, and all the guns, all the weapons, all the weapon package A, weapon package B, you know, stuff like that. So it just became like just a neighborhood treasure, because everybody wanted their turn. Everybody wanted to come to your house, and if you had that game, everybody wanted their turn, you know, on the sticks, man. Let me play. You died, man. Let me play. You know what I'm saying? So I remember fighting over the game and different things like that. You know, one of my cousins even stole the game. You know what I'm saying? He probably don't want me to say this, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what you did. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. But yeah. Bring back a lot of memories, man. A lot of hood memories, man. You know what I'm saying? And back to the video, though. Back to the narration. You feel me? I just kind of got lost a little bit. But as we're basically filling in those sides of the CD-ROM, as you can see right now, it's a lighter gray. We're just going all the way around. And if you have a CD around, you can kind of see that the label is printed on top of the shiny CD-ROM, but it leaves like maybe like a half a centimeter of space that you can see. It kind of like has all those reflectors, you know, lights bounce off of it. It's kind of like, you know, very shiny and stuff like that, illuminated and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just kind of trying to emphasize and play on that that effect on the eye, as well as it can get dark in certain areas and have lights and medium tones and purples and also different colors of the rainbow as well. So we're just trying to incorporate those basic colors basically as we're filling in the background right now to kind of bring more contrast and bring out the emphasis on the lady, really, so that you can see her more clearly. She kind of like pops more. It's more like a focal point driven towards her. Just filling in those backgrounds basically now with different greens and different tones of green basically. And here, guys, we basically just kind of sped it up a little bit. We're just adding the white highlights to the hair and the face. As you can see, we kind of put those shadows in the middle of the CD-ROM to kind of bring out a little 3D feel of the actual CD, kind of like, you know, being an actual CD, you know. We're just right now doing the background and kind of like adding the final highlight touches to it. We finished the front. Everything is looking nice and crispy. Everything is looking very colorful and vibrant. Everything is flowing together nicely. We tried to match up most of the colors according to the cover. So I'm very pleased with how things are coming out so far. Just continuing to crispen up things. As you guys could kind of tell, I'm a perfectionist. I like to make sure everything is to a T, you know. So I'm just making sure everything is right now. So, and those white highlights as we move on. Okay, and now guys, I'm just basically adding a little lighter tone to the skin to kind of ease in that transition from dark to light. I want to give a middle tone to kind of ease it in, so it won't just be a rough transition from dark to light. Smoother on the eyes, and it just looks very more intentional, you know. Rather than just putting a couple tones on there, I just wanted to give a middle tone to kind of blend it together. Very pleasing to the eyes. You can kind of see it coming to life a little bit more. You can see the effect kind of playing on your eye a little bit as I'm getting that side of the finger a little bit lighter, just a tad bit lighter, as you can see the sun a little bit shining on that. And things are looking great, guys. I'm feeling very awesome about this. Very excited as we're moving along. Let me know what you guys think about it. What you see when you first seen this, like, you know, when you heard about it. What do you think about it? You know, leave it in the comment section. Okay guys, tighten everything up. I just, you know how they have those I guess, I want to say disclaimers, or just kind of like little copyright things, words on the cover that's like very small, I guess the fine print, stuff like that. You know, I want for to write all of those letters and words, so I just exaggerated a little bit, because it was like a lot of words on the around it and kind of like underneath the Rockstar logo, as you can see. I wasn't about to write all those letters and, you know, copyrighted in 2005, stuff like that. So I just kind of exaggerated with, you know, my little, I guess it's my little touch, if you will, you know, a little paint splash, a little paint drip on there to kind of like exaggerate it. As you can see from a distance, it actually looks like words or like a paragraph or something, like when you look at it real quick. But, you know, it's part of the art. As I move on to the rated M for mature side, we're gonna put all the letters and things like that on there to kind of give it a more, you know, realistic feel. We're putting the code, the barcode from the, you know, the actual CD-ROM, the game on there as well. The PlayStation logo is looking very nice. We're gonna fill that in with the blue and the green. Right now we're just writing a mature plus 17 on top. And it's looking very nice, guys. I feel I could have wrote the words a little bit better and the letters a little bit better, but hey, I'm pleased with how it came out. I'm not too upset about that. That's small things to a giant, you know. But I'm very, very pleased with how this came out. Can't wait to apply the epoxy on that. I'm thinking about making this a table. I'm not sure. Right now it's just kind of like in my bathroom, posted up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why, but I got so much art. One day I'm gonna do a studio / apartment tour of like all of my art that I have just laying around. Like, I have all of my walls are covered with art. Like, it's literally about to move me out the house, to be honest. Like, I have no space to hang no art, any art up. Everything is kind of like leaning against the walls and stuff like that. It looks like a real home cool / bachelor pad / you know, studio, you know what I'm saying? Very, very nice. Keeps me motivated, keeps me inspired. I like to be around my art 24/7. Wake up, I see paintings everywhere. Walk out into the front room, I see paintings everywhere. I wear my clothes, Bwhitecreations, BWC, you know. We just try to represent, you know what I'm saying, as much as we can to kind of build the mindset that this is a brand, that this is a job, this is something worth fighting for every day. You know what I'm saying? Even on your off days and days where you feel a little lazy. So it's just something that I like to do to keep me motivated, to keep me in the game, always to keep me focused. You know, some days I have better days, some days I have worse days, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always focused on the goal, you know what I'm saying? And being around what you love and being around what you create is a great way to stay inspired and motivated and focus on what you basically got into this for. What are you doing it for? What's your purpose? You know what I'm saying? Maybe my art helps people heal. Maybe my art motivates people. Maybe, you know, my words motivate people. Maybe my videos are inspiring to others. Who knows? But, you know, I'm just doing as much as I can, creating as much as I can while I'm on Earth. And I appreciate you guys for making it to the end of the video. This came out very nice. As you can see, I'm adding the DVD-ROM. I'm drawing the actual words and logos on there as well. So everything is hand painted, everything is original. And I just thank you guys. You know, stay inspired, stay motivated. No matter what obstacles you face in life, you got this, you got this, you got this. You know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on, you got this. You know, and if for those who haven't found their purpose yet, you know, do things, just think of, along the lines of this. Do things that you would do for free. What do you like to do for free that's very fun and fulfilling to you? You know, like, and things that you are good at, the things that you enjoy, you know. So think like that. I'm gonna try to give a little more motivational tips and stuff like that in my videos as well as my personality, you know what I'm saying. It's been a pleasure. I thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. Stay blessed. I love you. Appreciate y'all. Till next time. Be white out, baby.